a moment. Let me see. Are we good? Can you guys hear me? Let's just do a quick tech check real quick. Can you guys hear and see me? Put a yes in the chat if you guys can hear me and see me. All right. Yes, we're good. We're good. We're live. Awesome and amazing. Well, welcome in everybody to day number 2 of the Growth Hub 365 challenge. We're excited that you are here because this event is going to change your life. I truly believe that. This event is going to change how you view AI, how you view business, how you view everything. So I'm excited. What I need from y'all to do is go ahead and get your camera turned on if possible. Go ahead and get your camera turned on if possible. Put done in the chat if you have your camera turned on real quick. Put done in the chat if you got your camera turned on. Who we got? All right, done, done, done. I see, let me see. Miss Cravens, Tracy, Darren, Jay, what's up? Ernest. We got Miss Burke is back. What's up, Frank? We got Mark. Good to see you all. Let's start out today with a giveaway. I'm gonna do something wild today. Let's start out. Yo, I'm a big, anybody use Claude in here? Anybody use Claude? Let me know in the chat if you do. This is what I want to do. I'm going to start out, team. I want to do this. I'm going to start out today for somebody that has their camera on. I'm going to start out with a Claude gift card. What does that mean? I'm going to make sure that you all get a month of Claude Pro for free for just having your camera on. Now, listen, we're talking about Growth Hub 365 this week, but Claude can be a great asset as well. So go ahead and put drum roll in the chat. Somebody who has their camera on is going to win a month of Claude. Go ahead and let put drum roll in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. Start out the day with a giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and announce the team just sent me a name. The name is Psalm Lewis. Is Psalm Lewis here? Psalm, where you at? Psalm Lewis. Let me see if I can find Psalm. Psalm, congratulations. We're going to send you over just because you have your camera on, your front and center team. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Let's send her a month of Claude Pro so she can go ahead and be using AI in her business and in her life. Let's go. So what I'm going to say is, um, let's go ahead and just recap. Yesterday, you learned the foundations and the basics of Growth Hub 365. What was your biggest takeaway yesterday? Let me know in the chat. What was your biggest takeaway from yesterday? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Put it in the chat real quick. All right. I wasn't able to make the first day. What? You got to go into the. We'll talk about how to go and get to that. Let's see. Getting familiar with Growth Hub. April said, I feel more confident. How funnels work. Earth said, I love it. A small win is just as big as a big win. Let's go. Yes, for sure. All right. Who else? Do it afraid. No excuses. All the capabilities I learned and all the preloaded assets. Amazing. Awesome. Well, today, y'all, we're going to keep this ball rolling and we're going to be showing you all throughout the week how you can go about actually building this business the right way, right? And how to actually start going and selling AI to business owners. So we're going to be giving you step by step each day. And so if you missed yesterday, I got good news. Everybody put good news in the chat. Good news. I got good news. If you missed yesterday, it is A-OK. Yes, we did show you the foundation of starting to sell AI to businesses. It was phenomenal. Adura. We had so many other individuals come on. Alicia. There was more people that came on and it was phenomenal. But I want to let you know that you need to join the school group. Team, let's drop the school group real quick because inside of the school group, if you go to the classrooms tab, I'm going to show you all where to find this. If you go to the classroom area, you can actually find all the trainings. You can find the 4-day training in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you all where to find this. Here we go. Everybody go join the school group right now. The link is in the chat. But when you jump in here, you're going to go to the classroom tab, okay? The classroom tab, and you're going to scroll down and you're going to go to the 4-day challenge recordings. Now, we do have past 4-day challenges in here you can watch, but you're going to go to the April 27th one right here, and you can see day 1 is posted in here, okay? April 27th through April 30th, and you're going to go and click day 1, and you can see we have session notes, we have instructions, we have so many, we have PDFs in here, everything. So make sure you're going to your classroom tab and then go to the 4-day challenge recordings. Is that easy or is that easy? Come on, y'all. Is that easy? I feel like that's super easy to find. Come on, y'all. Everybody put easy peasy in the chat. That's easy for y'all to find. Let's go. Liliana says easy. Let's go. Okay. So that is in the school community. Now, a few things I want to remind you of. All right. If you're here and you do not have a Growth Hub 365 trial or account yet, I want to let you know it's not too late. Some of you all, you may have gotten a link from a friend and you're like, hey, I'm just here learning what's Growth Hub 365. What's this event all about? We got you. If you have not yet claimed your trial to jump in, you can do so by clicking the link the team is going to drop in the chat. This is for those of you all that you're new to our ecosystem, you don't have an account at all, you can go sign up for $1 trial, okay? Now it's 14 days, and our goal is that you go through this event and then you actually get stuff done in that 14 days, right? Now, there is a fee after the 14 days. Everything is on that site, but you can go and claim your trial today if you're brand new here and you don't have a Growth Hub 365 account, okay? Now, I got some good news as well. You guys like surprises? You guys like surprises? Miss Craven, you like okay. So the team released something huge. The team dropped something huge yesterday, and I get to be the first to announce it, okay? So I'm excited because we're doing something we've never done before, and you guys get to be the first, the founding members of this. All right, so I need y'all to really lean in and listen to this. How many in here you can see how Growth Hub 365 could change your life? Or maybe it has already changed your life. Just put it me in the chat. Who in here you would like to go share this with other business owners, other friends, other family members because you just see the power in Growth Hub 365? So before today, we haven't had some kind of affiliate or ambassador program for Growth Hub 365. But the good news is that we changed that this week. And we do have a program where you can go share this with your friends and family. Now, this is something that's only available for you all because you're founding members in this. So what I'm about to share with you is not going to be the same way forever. What Alicia has done, everybody better thank Alicia. What Alicia has done is she's allowing you all to earn 50% commissions on anybody that joins Growth Hub on a trial and then ends up they come in and they join a paid plan. You get 50% commissions for life. So let's say Tracy refers a friend over and that person stays on Growth Hub for 3 years. Tracy's going to get 50% commissions for 3 years. Everybody put wild in the chat. That's wild. That's crazy. So most people, they only do 1 month, 2 months, etc. But for the founding members, we wanted to do lifetime. So we wanted to make this as irresistible as possible for you all to go shout from the rooftops how great Growth Hub 365 is. So I'm going to show you all 50% commission of what Marta says of the paid monthly plan. So if you guys go on Growth Hub 365, there's multiple plans you get on their monthly membership. So I'm going to show you all inside of your school community. We added a new section called Become an Ambassador. Okay, so let me go back here. In your school community and you go to the classroom tab, you can click Become an Ambassador. Okay. Now you can click this link. I'm going to paste it to you guys in the chat and the team's going to drop it in the chat. If you want to go ahead and sign up to become an ambassador, you can do so by clicking the link in the chat, or you can go and click this link in your school, the school platform. All right. This is going to take you to a place where you can go sign up to be a Growth Hub 365 affiliate. Now, a few things for you. We have some downloadable assets in here. Let's say that you want to send emails, text messages, you want to make some social media posts. You can use the pre-built assets we have made for you in your portal. So we have posts in here, we have emails and text you can use. What I recommend you do is go take these assets, go into Claude, go into ChatGPT, and change these emails to meet your tone of voice, meet you and who to edit them to be like you and who you are. We're also going to have an instruction video in here. I got to record it today, but I'm gonna have to later tonight. I'm gonna have a full instruction video walking you through the entire ambassador process. But for now, at least go ahead and sign up and get your link and comment the word done after you have signed up. All right, comment the word done after you've signed up to become a Growth Hub 365 ambassador. All right. So we have some really cool trainings we're going to be rolling out for just the ambassadors alone, showing you how to share this. So just make sure you're around because we got some cool things about to go down for you all. Okay. Now, if somebody says if you already have an affiliate with Alicia, it's probably already in your account. So if you're already signed up to become maybe like an AI Business Summit ambassador, etc., that may be the reason why is because you already signed up in the past. So you can either create it with a new email or log into your existing affiliate account. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna have actually a live training. We're gonna do a full training on just this alone for you guys. So I just wanted to come in and introduce this to you. Sometime later this week or next beginning of next week, we're gonna have a full 45 to 60-minute call showing you the how to use the platform, helping you through any issues. We got you. We're gonna do a full onboarding call for you all. Okay, so just wanted to throw that out there as something really cool that we've done for you all. So make sure that you all go take advantage of it, and we will see you very, very soon. Jill says, I already got 76 clicks and 2 referrals. Let's go. I don't know how you did that so fast, Jill, but congratulations. I love it. All right. So, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and pass this over to my brother and your all's coach, Adura. Sonia, it wasn't Adura great yesterday, y'all. Wasn't all of our coaches great yesterday? But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pass this over to Adura to let him kick off day number 2. I need high energy in the chat. Go ahead and put a fire emoji in the chat. Go ahead and y'all. I'm still excited about the ambassador program. Sorry, Adura. I'm excited because I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, yo, you go refer like 2 or 3 people to Growth Hub. You could pay for your membership. You could not be anything out of pocket, right? It just get me excited. But everybody put some fire emoji in the chat. Adura, let's go ahead and kick off day number 2. Let's get it started. Let's go, brother.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is going on to my good people? Growth Hub family, welcome to day 2. Day 2 of our special 4-day challenge, aka the One Demo Away challenge. What's going on, my good people? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Salutations to my people tapping in from all over the world, on the West Coast, Hawaii, all the things. Talk to me in the chat, guys. How you guys feeling on day 2? How are you guys feeling on day 2? And better yet, forget about all this warm, fuzzy stuff. Who did the homework from yesterday, man? Who did the homework from yesterday? If you did, type me in the chat. Let me see who my who my diligent students are. And I say that completely. I always get a kick out of saying that because I remember I remember in elementary school, I used to get I used to get in trouble with my parents because I would like hide my homework under my bed and never do it. But talk to me in the chat. All right, still working. Me. Oh, somebody said done. Just set up my phone number. Still working. Oh, there's it's some people in here that also used to not do homework back in the day, huh? Um, Still on it, still working, still working. Need to set up domain. Okay, okay. All right. I see a lot of action. I see a lot of forward motion. That's all we asked for, guys. And look, If you did not complete the homework, look, don't let that don't let that, you know, halt your progress, right? Don't be one of those people. It's like, oh man, I didn't do my homework on day one. All right, let me go do something else, right? What you want to do, where we want you guys at, or I want you guys at, is like, yo, I want you guys fully committed. Like, hey, maybe I didn't do the homework, I didn't get to it, something happened yesterday, but I'm making the commitment to complete the homework by this time this day, right? That's the type of commitment that I'm looking for from you guys. How many of you guys are pumped for day two?
And Adura, look at
Lakeisha,
that.
what's up?
Look at that. Look what I just dropped for them.
What? Hold on. I feel like Zoom be having so many things. What did you drop? What
They
am I?
saw it. Listen, I just dropped an image for them. I said, attention. Look at the image, Adora.
Oh, wait, let me see. Let's see. Hey, you stop scrolling and go do your homework. That's funny. All right, let's get this party started. Um, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Let's get this party started. Again, welcome to day two. Guys, what were some of your top takeaways from day one? What were some of your top takeaways from day one? Let me see. Let me see. Lots of potential. Oh man, somebody said I'm a great teacher. Oh man, make me blush up here. Automations and triggers. Automation, the resources loaded with assets. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And make it look easy. Oh man, you guys are make me feel good. All right, let's get rolling. So, guys, yesterday was all about the foundation, right? All about the foundation, setting your accounts up, getting your domain, connecting your domain to your funnel, all that good stuff. Now, today, let's build some stuff. All right. So, remember our theme, guys. You are always one demo away from your first or your next client, right? Now, just quick little talk. I like to talk to you guys a little bit. Reminder, we're not here for perfection. You don't need to know like every single in and out of AI agents. Guys, I promise you, we got people right now in our community that are making money, shaking and baking, that are not AI agent experts, right? What you really need, and I want everybody to take note of this, all you need in order to be able to go like get in front of businesses and potentially collect money from them, all you need is working functional demos that allow you to go out and create awareness, and that allows you to go out and get closer to that person that has your money in their pocket, right? So we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for imperfect action, speed of implementation, right? So I want to give you guys just some primer. As you might know by now, like it's very important to me that you understand what it is that we're doing, right? Like on a structural level, because I'm a very big believer that if you understand something structurally, you're able to go out and execute. at a way higher level, right? So just like, what is it that we do, right? So you can consider yourself as, having an AI agency, being an AI consultant, whatever, however you want to, position that. But really what we do is we fix the speed to lead issue, right? We fix the speed to lead issue. We fix the lead qualification issue for businesses, right? And many business, right, as you should be aware by now, have the issue of either one, not being able to respond to their leads quickly enough, or just needing a better system in place to be able to qualify their leads, right? And we fix these issues by building and ultimately renting these businesses AI agents, right? Now, what types of businesses? You got service-based businesses, right? Appointment-based businesses, which my favorite kind of, or one of my favorite categories is appointment-based businesses, right? Businesses that in order for them to make a sale, they have to set an appointment prior to that, right? So like before a dentist can collect your money, you got to set an appointment to go see that dentist. Before a lawyer can take money from you, generally you got to set up a consultation, go in and see that lawyer, right? There's so many businesses like that. Now, businesses like that are perfect because if we can just simply help them book more appointments, book more qualified appointments, we are able to affect their bottom line. When we are able to affect people's bottom line, help them make more money or save more money, guess what? They pay us money and they gladly continue to pay us money, right? Now, one of the things that I like, this is not mandatory. It's not mandatory, but I particularly like businesses that have like a higher ticket offer or pricing, right? So that could be like, all right, they're selling something, let's say over $1,000. And the reason that I like businesses like that, they're able to pay me, right? So I just, just so you guys know, I'm kind of like on the higher ticket side when I charge clients, right? So imagine this. If I'm charging $5,000, to build an AI agent or AI system, right? I'm charging a business that. Imagine if their service cost, let's say $5,000. Well, that means I only have to help them make one sale in order for them to get an ROI, return on their investment, right? So it's that much easier for them to be able to justify, paying me a lot of money because they are also charging their clients, a higher ticket price, right? So now imagine a company, like for example, I've worked with more than a few like life insurance agents, right? I never knew that life insurance agents could make 4 or 5 plus figures depending on the size of the policy that they sell, right? So I've had life insurance agents that have paid me 5 figures to set up a system for them, right? And it was a no-brainer for them because they know, like, hey, if we sell a couple policies, this thing pays for itself, right? So that's why I particularly like businesses like that. Same thing, like for example, with real estate investors. A real estate investor on like their average profit per deal might be 15 plus $1,000, right? So they only got to get one deal, right, to be able to justify what they're paying me. All right, give me a one in the chat if you guys understand that. Also, like businesses that have a high call volume, right? So businesses with a high call volume, oftentimes they're missing some or a lot of these calls. Businesses who rely often on receptionists, right? Human receptionists. Businesses who rely on appointment setters. And last but not least, businesses that are running ads. I love businesses that are running paid ads because that means they're already in a growth-minded state. Generally, people that are spending like significant amounts of money on ads, they're looking for ways to be able to like recoup that money even quicker. And we're able to help them with that, right? Now, just a couple little pieces of lingo, right, that you guys want to know, want to be aware of, right? When you're out there, you know, when you're out there shucking and jiving, talking to business owners. So one, cost per lead, right? Very simple. That's how much, if a business is running ads, their cost per lead is, how much they're paying per lead, right? So if they are spending $1,000 a month on ads and they generate 100 leads, that means they have a $10 cost per lead, right? Ad spend, just simply how much are they spending on ads? Booked calls, self-explanatory. Conversational AI, right? So what we specialize in, guys, falls under the umbrella of conversational AI, right? That is AI that is set up essentially to be able to communicate, like a human, whether that be via chat, via phone, right? CRM, right? CRM is customer relationship management software. And that's just a software that businesses will use to manage their leads, right? So you hear that term like, hey, I'm using so-and-so CRM, for example. Also, just so you guys are aware, Growth Hub also has, a built-in CRM as well. Now, some of my favorite, industries and niches. And the crazy thing about this, guys, and I feel like oftentimes like people don't realize how big this opportunity is, like with AI. So I've made like decent money, right? Selling AI to businesses. But I haven't even scratched the surface in terms of all of the different businesses and industries and niches that are out here, right? For example, we have people in our Growth Hub community right now that have gone out and that have sold AI agents to like doctors. I've never sold an AI agent to a doctor, right? Um, so what's some of my personal favorite? Real estate, right? Real estate, and that could be real estate agents, real estate investors. That could be like services around real estate, like property management, um, mortgage, people that deal with funding. Another one, insurance. I love life insurance. Never knew nothing about life insurance, people, until I started selling AI to businesses. Especially life insurance agents or brokers that are running ads. Online education companies, coaches, experts, influencers, creators. Guys, for people that are creating content, that's a whole niche in itself, right? So a big platform that people create content on is good old Instagram. Well, did you guys know you can actually build an AI agent and deploy it inside of people's Instagram pages so that when people now hit them up in their DMs, a big problem that a lot of creators face is they're creating all of this content, then people go to contact them and it takes them hours or days to respond. You could build a chat-based AI agent that's deployed inside of people's Instagrams and get paid for that, right? Um, Home services, plumbing. Think about plumbers, emergency plumbers, electricians, roofers, guys, right? It's like Matter of fact, drop it in the chat. Like you know, what are you guys thinking in terms of, man, I know what industries that I want to go sell this in. Let me see what my people talking about in the chat. Landscaping, dentist office, plumbers, nail shops, hairstylists. Guys, we've had a couple people that have gotten salons, right? Like I've never done a salon. Well, I don't go to the salon, but I've never done a salon, but there's a lot of opportunity there, right? There's like unlimited, there's unlimited barbershops, daycare. Yes. All right. So I see you guys are all right. Your brains are churning. I like it. So where can we deploy our AI? It's important for you guys to know. We're able to deploy, right, via phone, text message, Facebook business pages, Instagram DMs, and even WhatsApp, right? For my international folks. Right? See, look, that's a lane right there. Guys, I've never had nobody that needed a WhatsApp, an agent building WhatsApp. But guess what? That's the thing, right? No one has ever requested it from me, but that's a whole thing in itself, right? So it's just unlimited opportunity, guys. So some of the types of AI agents that we build and rent, right? Voice receptionists, chat-based appointment setters, chat-based sales agents, customer service. Now the power of niching, right? So how many of you guys ever heard the phrase, the riches are in the niches? So it really just means like people that specialize can make a lot of money, right? Now, here's the thing with this, right? Just so everyone is clear on this. At the beginning, which is where majority of us are at, you're really just you're trying to capture anybody, right? Whoever needs this can get it, right? Now, here's what can happen. Here's the ideal situation is like, all right, let's say you go out, you start marketing yourself and you get a plumber, right? You don't know much about plumbing, but that ends up being your first client, right? So you build AI, AI receptionist for plumber Bob. Plumber Bob likes it. Generally, what happens when people like a thing, especially business owners, they go out and tell other business owners, right, in their circle, right? So you did plumber Bob. Plumber Bob now refers you to plumber Joe. You do plumber Joe, you do good work for him. Plumber Joe refers you to plumber plumber Mike. And now what has happened is you can now start to position yourself as the specialist, the AI authority, the AI agent specialist builder to plumbers, right? Because now you understand just naturally from building this for these three guys so far, you now understand more about the plumbing business. You understand more about like the conversation flow, their needs, a whole lot of stuff, right? Now you start to position yourself in that way. What now happens when you start to do that? You can now actually command more money because now people are looking at you as like, oh, you've got the sauce. You've got the sauce for plumbers. You are that guy, you are that lady that builds these AI agents, these AI systems, these AI solutions for this niche. And guys, when you get to that place, man, it's game over, right? When you start to be able to appear as a specialist to a particular industry, or it could be a few of them. Now, then another thing that allows you to do, it allows you to start to productize your offering, right? So imagine if you're just getting a whole bunch of these plumbers, but it's really oftentimes you're just giving them the same AI agent over and over and over again. You're changing a few details, whatever, kind of custom to the business. But imagine being able to take an AI agent that you've built and you've perfected, and now you realize there's nothing stopping you from selling it over and over and over and over and over again. Give me a one in the chat if you guys are still awake, you're picking up what I'm putting down, or is it too early? Let me know. Now, here's a little niche extra sauce for you guys, right? If you are already a niche participant, which means so with my plumber example, right? Let's say you are actually a plumber. If you're already a niche participant, the best place 9 times out of 10 is going to be to start within your niche because you have the experience. You have the experience. You can now speak. Like, think about it. If you are a plumber, you can speak to the pain points of existing plumbers way better than I ever can because you're already in that niche. If you are already a consultant, you can speak to that niche way better than somebody that's not. If you are already in life insurance, you can speak to that niche way better than someone that's not, a participant, right? So for me, I have a real estate background. I understood the pain points of real estate investors. So it only made sense to start there, right? Now, all right, so that is just a little primer for you guys. Now let's actually switch gears and let's head on over into the almighty Growth Hub 365. So I'm right now, and just remember, guys, when you're in Growth Hub, you see this left hand navigation over here. That's where everything is always going to start at, right? So this is always going to be where you can navigate to wherever you want to go. So right now, I'm going to click AI agents and voice AI. And I want to introduce you to some of your pre-built agents that are already in your Growth Hub account, right? So remember, a big part of us putting this together for you, as I explained yesterday, is the plug and play aspect of things, right? So you've already got more than a handful of AI agents that are in your account right now. One of those, I'm going to walk you through one of these. Let's see. So something to point out here, right? Just so no one is confused. It can look different inside of your account, right? Do not be freaked out. Some of you guys might have this folder here that says gifts from Adura. And guess what? Some of you guys might not have this folder. If you don't have this folder, it's perfectly okay. If you do have the folder, you're just going to open it. If you don't have the folder, it'll just look like this. You'll just see all of the agents, right? So one agent that I want to show you guys, we got Ava our inbound actually, so we actually have two versions of Ava. Ava is actually going to be, and you could change the name by the way if you want. Ava is actually going to be your own personal AI receptionist. And the purpose of Ava, right? So imagine being able to have people call your line and your own AI receptionist picks up for you, talks to the person, the business owner, kind of showcases what your AI can do for this business owner, and then can also then book them in for a call, for a demo call with you. Like, would you guys agree that might be a little helpful? Yes or no? So let's actually test this out real quick. All right, let's call up Ava real quick.
Hey, you have reached your agency. How can I help you today?
I got some information from someone about like you guys do something AI. I'm not even super sure what it is, but my friend told me to call and you guys might be able to help me with some AI stuff.
Got it. Thanks for reaching out. We specialize in building AI voice and chat agents that help businesses handle leads, book appointments, and follow up with customers automatically. It's like having a 24/7 assistant that never misses a call or message. If you're open to it, I can learn a bit about your business and even run a quick example of how the AI could work for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you need?
All right, let's start with the basics. What's your full name?
Mohammed Smith.
Thanks, Mohammed. Did I get that right? Mohammed Smith?
Yes.
Perfect. What's the best email address for you? This way I can send over any details or confirmations if needed.
msmith@gmail.com.
Got it. Just to confirm, that's msmith@gmail.com, correct?
Yeah.
Great. And what's the best phone number to reach you at?
212-342-1256.
Thanks. Just to confirm, that's 212-342-1256, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, which business do you run and what niche are you in? For example, are you in home services, med spa, real estate, or something else?
Yeah, I have a real estate brokerage.
Got it. A real estate brokerage. Do you have a website for your business? If so, what's the URL?
No, I don't have a website up right now.
No problem at all. How are you currently getting leads? Through ads, referrals, directories, or something else?
We do a lot of social media, social media content, and have people like contact us from there.
Got it. Social media is your main channel for leads. And about how much are you investing in ads each month? Would you say it's under $2,000? between $2,000 and $10,000, or over $10,000?
Well, it's not really ads, it's like organic content, but we're investing in, producing that content, like probably $5,000+ a month.
Makes sense. So you're putting over $5,000 into creating high quality organic content. That's a solid investment. On average, how many inbound leads or calls are you getting each month? Would you say it's under 50, between 50 and 200, or over 200?
Probably somewhere between like 50 to 200.
Got it. Between 50 and 200 leads a month. When a lead comes in, what happens first? Who reaches out and how quickly?
Like we have like we have a like receptionist in our office that will, reach out to people, and try to qualify them, and yeah.
Okay, so your receptionist handles the initial outreach and qualification. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with that process right now? And what would make it a 10?
I'd say like a, 6.5. But we're missing some opportunities right now for sure.
Got it. A 6.5 comma with room to improve, especially around missed opportunities. Based on what you've shared, real estate, 5,200 leads a month, and a receptionist handling follow-ups, you're likely leaving some wins.
I have no clue. I have no clue what happened there. But my wife is actually anyway. I think you guys got the gist of what happened there. Just want to make sure my wife is cool. All right, good. So, guys, this AI agent is already live, right? Right here in your account. Now, if we had continued, what would have actually happened is Ava would have actually then demoed for, remember, right? Think about this from the perspective. You're a business owner that was calling into this, thinking about, getting an AI agent set up, right? So some of y'all, I saw somebody say like, oh man, this is kind of long. You kind of want the person to be able to experience, so the purpose of Ava is almost like it's selling for you, right? It's selling for you in the sense of if someone feels like that was a good interaction, what then happens, right? If they feel like that was a good interaction, what are they then able to visualize? It's like, oh, wait, dang, that was crazy. I see how this can work for me in my business. And then again, if we continued on, it would have gave like an actual demo of like how a phone call would sound like with an actual potential customer for whatever the niche is, right? And then it would have went on and booked the person in for a call with you. So imagine you being able to hop on a call with someone that came from Ava that already kind of, in a sense, pre-sold them, right? This is why, like, like we're so passionate about what we do here, at Growth Hub, because literally this is a plug and play thing that you guys can literally go out and deploy right now, right? So we got Ava in here. This is, which one was this? This is Ava. This is Ava V2, right? So we got a V2 version in here, which is the one that actually does the demo. And we got a V1 version in here, which is the one that does not do a demo, right? In addition to that, where'd my screen go? Let me get my screen back. In addition to that, we also have we have a real estate. We have Lena life insurance. We have racial real estate rentals, like so kind of like property management. We got a dentist one in here, guys. So we have these in here pre-built for you. So remember, what is our motto? You are only what? You are only one. Somebody fill in the blank. Only one demo away. But we've got you that much closer because we already have these pre-built agents in here that you guys can literally go demo right now, today, tonight, tomorrow morning kind of thing, right? All right. So you guys will be able to, kind of go in there, play around with those, when you get a chance. Now, let's actually build something live together. Is that cool with you guys? Can we do a live build together real quick? All right, I see a lot of yeses. Somebody said, heck yeah. All right. So let's click this link here. And this link takes us to a law firm, Pond Lahaki, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna real quick, we're gonna build an AI agent for this law firm, right? And let's see how long that takes us. So step one, we're gonna open up our custom Rupert GPT here. How many of you guys you done beat us to the punch a little bit and already started building stuff with Rupert? Anybody in here like that that's already been getting active? Amanda said, yep. Pat said, yep. All right, so I'm gonna drop. I see some people like, yo, what is that? So I'm gonna drop. If we pause the chat for a little second, I'm gonna drop the link to our custom GPT. Let's pause the chat for a little second. All right, there we go. All right, I dropped it for you guys, so nobody's trying to fight me, saying I was holding back or nothing like that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, right? Here is our mission. Let's say, we've been hired by this law firm, or maybe not. Maybe it's just like, hey, I want to target law firms, right? I want to target law firms, and now I'm going to build a demo, right, for a law firm. I'm going to build an AI agent for a law firm so that I can actually go out and demo this to law firms, right? That's the context of what we're doing here. So now I got the prompt in here. And yes, before anyone asks, you guys will get this doc at the end of our class. Don't you worry about a thing, right? And so I'm just going to come in here and paste this prompt, right? It says, I've been hired to build an inbound voice receptionist for a law firm. We need the AI to greet the caller, determine what they're calling about, see what issues they might have, qualify, and schedule a consultation if needed. Here's the firm's website. We need the AI to be fully aware of the services, etc., blah, 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 right? So we're going to send that off. And Rupert is going to do his thing. And yes, you guys can absolutely, ideally, you should be doing this with me right now if you've got the ability to do so, in real time. But if you can't, that is perfectly fine. Just circle back on the replay. It's all good. All right. All right. So Rupert is still doing his thing.
Persons are asking for the prompt, Adura.
Sure. All right. Pause the chat. And I'm gonna drop the prompt. So just think about what we've got. All we have done so far, right? We're doing this in real time together, right? So I've given you guys the custom GPT, and I just dropped the prompt, right? We're doing this together, one big happy family, right? And look, so here's what it dropped. All right. Pan Lahaki voice AI receptionist prompt. You are Lexi, a warm, professional, slightly witty voice AI receptionist for Pond Lahaki, whatever. A U.S. law firm that helps people with workers' comp, social security, personal injury. Guys, look at all this. You could look at this and see how thorough it is, right? Style guardrails, friendly. If caller sounds upset, lean into empathy. Guys, do you see now? If you hadn't seen already, right? Do you see how important it was for you to be here? Right? Is anyone coming to that? Is anybody coming to that conclusion yet? Like, dang, I wasn't so sure, maybe a couple of days ago or last week or whatever it is, right? That you decided to join us, right? But I be trying to tell you, I be trying to tell people like, yo, we don't really be playing games like that. So look, how long did it take us to create this, right? So we got all this stuff here. All right, boom. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, all right? So now what we're the next step, right? This was us building the brain, right? This is us building the brain for our AI agent. Now we are going to go into Growth Hub. And how do we bring this thing to life, right? So we're going to go in here, hit create agent. We're going to hit create agent. And what's the agent's name that it gave us? Lexi. Business name, Pond. Always think Pondy River when I want to say this with Pond Lahaki. Pond. Okay, voice. You guys know my go-to, but there's another. Let me see if she's in here. There's another one that I like in here. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you guys listen to my girl Zuri. All right, let's see.
The beginning of knowledge is the discovery of something we do not understand. The beginning of knowledge is the discovery of something we do not understand.
So I like Zuri too. Zuri sound like she's from the Bronx. All right, so we're gonna save and we're gonna do our initial message. Right, so you have reached Pond Lehaki, and we go next. And so, actually, let me go. So much stuff on my screen because of Zoom. All right, let me go back. So, guys, when you're doing this, if we go here to advanced settings, this is where you can kind of like fine tune, your agent, right? So like, for example, you have call settings, maximum call time, right? This is you telling the system, all right, my agent can't stay on the phone for more than X amount of time. Idle time reminder frequency, like if someone goes silent, how long do you want the agent to wait till kind of, do a little reminder thing? End call after silence. So this is where you're going to have to come in and literally just depending on the agent that you choose, you can test and tweak this however you like or based off of how, your client might want it. You got agent behavior. So like, for example, if you feel like the agent is responding too quickly, you're going to come in here and play with response speed. If you feel like it's like real easy to interrupt the agent, you're going to come in here and play with interruption sensitivity, right? You got voice settings in here. If you want it so that it sounds like your agent is in a call center, you can set that here, right? So I'm gonna put call center on. That sounds depending on the niche, that actually sounds pretty good at times. So confirm, then I go next. I'm gonna go switch to advanced mode. And this prompt section, this is where we paste. This is where we paste our prompt, right? From our custom GPT. Now, another thing I want to show you guys is very important. We have the knowledge base. We have knowledge bases. You can actually attach knowledge to your AI agent. So how you would do this, you would come into knowledge base and you're going to click create a knowledge base, right? So I could go just give it a name. Now, you could add knowledge to your agent. We have a web crawler in here, right? Which means you could put in a website and the system will crawl that website and create a knowledge base based off of like what it pulled from that website. All right. You can upload frequently asked questions, right? So the business that you're working with, maybe they have like standard FAQs. Boom, you upload those to the agent. You could upload files, right? So this is like really big deal. So when this is also, guys, this is what we're getting paid for, right? So like when we say to a business, hey, we are going to custom train this AI agent. It's going to be fully aware of you, your business, your sales process, everything like that. This is the back end. This is what we really mean by that, right? This right here, as simple as it may look, this is what's powering us to be able to charge businesses 4 to 5 figures, right? When we're building these AI agents. So now when you're in the agent, right, you can now attach, you could attach your knowledge base right here where it says select knowledge base, right? After you've, created a knowledge base. So now you guys are aware of knowledge bases. Now there's a section here, right? Set up your actions. Set up your actions. So we're going to go click new action. And this is how we're going to be able to do things like getting the AI to book a call on your calendar or on your client's calendar, right? So we click new action and you got some options here. Guys, the AI can transfer calls. It can trigger another automation, right? Which I showed you guys yesterday. Update a contact field. But the most common thing is going to be booking an appointment, right? So we would literally click appointment booking. And then you would just pick a calendar. All right. So let's say our AI receptionist calendar. That's the call. That's the calendar that we want to book calls on. We go next. Now we can select booking behavior. Guys, are you guys paying attention, man? Let me open the chat up. What are you guys, what are we experiencing right now? Like, what do you, as you're seeing this, like, give me some words that describe how you're feeling right now, right? So remember, I say this often. Before this, right? You had an excuse, right? You didn't know. You didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. So nobody could blame you, right? But how do you guys feel now that you see this? You're experiencing it. You're seeing, and by the way, guys, by the way, have I lied to you about it not being super technical? Guys, is there anything that I'm showing you right now that you're like, oh man, like, yo, that's Adora, that it feels like rocket science, like Adora, I see you coding, doing like, guys, we're literally just clicking buttons. We're clicking buttons, guys. We're clicking buttons, setting this up, setting that up. Guys, my 11-year-old, my 11-year-old can do this, right? So, all right. Tangent over, right? So you could do all this, these settings, booking behavior, appointment management, where the AI can then cancel the appointment. It can reschedule an appointment, guys. I don't want to go on another tangent, man, but this is insane. The AI, someone can then call the AI, and the AI can cancel an appointment or reschedule an appointment. Like it, I don't know what else to say, but let's let's keep going, right? So we can click next. And now this is where, so remember, right? I gave you guys a homework assignment yesterday to purchase a phone number, right? So if you had purchased a phone number, this is where you would now be able to connect the phone number to this particular agent, right? So now, once you connect the phone number to the agent, boom. What are you at that point? You are demo ready. So here's what I want you guys to do. A little impromptu part of the homework. I ain't even get to the homework yet because we're still live. But you guys can make a note of this homework just in case I forget or something. What you want to do, right? Boom. You set up your AI agent. You purchase the phone number. Now, just save that number in your phone. You notice how at any given time, like I'm just able to pull up my phone. I got a couple AI phone numbers in my phone, right? Where I could just pull it up. I could pull it up like this.
Thank you for calling Secure Future Life Insurance. This is Lana, the virtual receptionist.
I gotta go. I don't want to talk to you right now. But you guys see how, imagine you're out and about, you're at a business event, conference, networking event. Boom. Yo, check this out real quick. That is the whole purpose of what we're doing here, guys, right? Giving you the ability to create these agents and literally being able to, at the flick of a wrist, call up the agent, have people interact with it in real time so that you can get them that much closer to potentially giving you money, right? So let's see here. Did I even save this? Let me save this. And let's do a quick quick little test here.
Hey, you have reached Pond Lahaki. How can I help you today?
Hi, I got in my boss fired me and they're not trying to pay me. Is that something you guys can help me with?
I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. It sounds really stressful. While I'm not an attorney, our firm does handle employment related matters, including wrongful termination and unpaid wages. Let me ask you a couple of quick questions to see how we can assist. First, was your termination recent? And which state are you located in?
I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it just happened like a couple weeks ago. And they owe me money.
Got it. Thank you for sharing that. Pennsylvania has specific laws about unpaid wages, so this could definitely be something we can help with. Let me ask one more thing. Are you currently represented by another attorney for this matter?
No, no, no. I always see you guys like your billboard. So yeah, I don't have anybody yet.
All right. Thanks for letting me know. It sounds like this could be a good fit for our team to review. Let's set up a free consultation with one of our attorneys so they can take a closer look and advise you on the next steps. Would you prefer a morning or afternoon appointment?
Morning.
All right, let me check the schedule for the soonest morning appointment. One moment. Okay, how does Thursday, April 30th at 10 a.m. sound?
Yeah, that's cool.
Great. I've got you booked for Thursday, April 30th at 10 a.m.
Boom. Guys, and just like that, we have an AI agent that we can go demo. Guys, we just did this. Who did this with me? Like right along with me. We have an AI agent that we can go and demo, right? You can obviously, fine tune this, whatever, we just whip this together real quick. But the objective is you can then go out and yeah, guys, I don't think I told it in the prompt to put to collect name and email. So when you guys are doing this, or just go change the prompt and put make sure you collect the caller's name and email and all that good stuff, right? So the purpose of this is you can put this together fairly quickly, right? For whatever, whether for you, it could be law firms, it could be uh med spas, it could be people that have tax offices, like the list goes on and on and on and on, right? So boom. Now we have fully functioning demos. We have fully functioning demos. Now the question is what do we do now? What do we do now? Tell the world. Remember, one demo away, right? So the process here, we got these demos, right? We've got functional AI that can talk to people, whether real estate, law firm, whatever you want to do, right? Now it is time to tell it on a mountain. It's time to go tell the world, right? So how can we do that, right? What's an effective way that we can go tell the masses? Well, guys, there's this little thing called, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's called social media, right? It's called social media. And because we now have these demos, I want to show you guys how powerful this is, right? Because we now can, at the click of a couple buttons on your phone, can call up your AI. What's one of the most powerful things that you could do on social media? Demonstrate, right? You see, like, you see this recurring, where does demo come from, right? Demonstrate. So I'm going to show you an example of me doing this, right? And I always give this disclaimer, like, my relationship with social media these days, I'm like old and washed up. I don't really be posting like that. But every now and then, right? Every now and then I might put something up, right? So I'm going to show you guys an example of a post that I put up demonstrating my AI. And this post actually turned, even though I'm like super inactive on social media these days, this post turned into money for me, right? So let's check this out. You're a real estate investor and you're spending your hard-earned money on advertising, generating leads, and you mean to tell me you're still picking up the phone by yourself? Or worse, you got like a $5 an hour virtual assistant that got like 16 other jobs? Come on, let me show you a better way. Come on.
Hi, this is Kayla with Nationwide Property Investment Group. How can I help you today?
Hi, I got a postcard or something from you guys about you guys wanting to buy my property or something.
Got it. Thanks for reaching out. Are you interested in selling your property?
I mean, money talks, Kayla. So what, you guys got an offer for me or what?
Great question. To get started, I just need a few quick details about your property. Once I have that, our acquisitions team can work on putting together a fair cash offer for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah. But look, don't lowball me, okay? Look, I know what the property's worth, okay?
I completely understand, and we aim to make fair cash offers based on the property and market. Let's start with a few details so we can get the process moving. Can I get your full name?
Mark Smith. So you guys get the point, right? This is a video of just what am I doing in the video? What am I doing in the video? Demonstrating my AI in real time, right? So what happens when the right person sees said video, right? So think about who am I targeting in that video? Who am I targeting in that video? I'm targeting specifically real estate investors, right? So if you are a real estate investor and you are struggling with the pain points that I mentioned, you've struggled with, hiring virtual assistants that didn't work out, appointment setters didn't work out, you're spending money on ads, you're fumbling your leads, and now you hear this human sounding AI that can process and talk to your leads and qualify your leads 24/7. Are you likely to maybe take some action there if you see that video? Answer is likely yes, right? So what we want to do, tell the world. See, it's how much I love you guys, right? So here's how you guys can go out and tell the world. I have this content script little framework for you guys inside of our document for today. right? Very simple. And hint, hint, this is going to be part of your homework, right? You're just going to call out whatever the industry is, right? Hey, life insurance people. Hey, plumbers. Hey, electricians. If you are running ads or posting on social media to get customers, but you don't have an AI agent doing blah, 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 you're lighting your money on fire. You could use that word for word. You could switch it up, whatever you want to do. But it just starts with the call out. Hey, salon owners. Hey, makeup artists. Hey, whatever, right? Then we just cut to check out this AI agent that we just built for a client, right? Now they're able to experience it. Guess what this is also doing, guys? It also is positioning you as this is like, yo, this is, oh man, this is what so-and-so really does, right? This is what they're really out here building AI agents for people, right? So imagine for my really, really, really ambitious people. I don't know if everybody here is super ambitious. If I'm you guys, even though I'm just getting started, but because I have access to Growth Hub, I'm going up. I'm doing a demo. I'm doing a demo video with my the law firm one. Hey, lawyers, check this out. Hey, then I'm doing another one. Hey, life insurance people, here's this AI agent that we just built for it. Hey, you guys get the point? Hey, real estate guys, if you're super, super ambitious, now, what happens when someone then hits your page, right? And they now just see back to back videos of you demonstrating your AI. What perception does that then give people? Let me know in the chat, like, if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. If someone now lands on your page and they just see 5, 10, 15 back-to-back demos of you talking to your AI, what is the perception? It's like, oh, dang, this person's an expert. That's where we want to be, right? So that, my people, officially puts us at the end of our session for day 2. Now, let me give you guys, I'm gonna drop the doc for today in the chat in a little bit. But let me give you guys your homework and your action items. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention with this content script that is super, super, super duper important. And a big mistake that I see with people creating content is you always want to give at the end of your content a call to action, right? So like for me, what did I put here? So my call to action, DM me the word AI if you need this for your business, right? Ooh, CC said DM the word work to get this set up tomorrow. I like that. So make sure when you're doing this, you're giving some kind of call to action. Hey, if you want something like this set up in your business, DM me the word agent, DM me the word AI, comment the word boom, 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 right? Always give that call to action. All right. Now, your action items and homework for today. If you have not already, go ahead and purchase your phone number and complete your persona inside of Growth Hub. Do demo calls with your AI agents, right? Call your AI. Create your own AI agent from scratch, as we just did. Some of you guys might actually have a business for yourself. Do it for that. Or maybe your cousin got a business. Your husband got a business, your wife, whoever, right? I want you to create one from scratch. Then create your demo content video, right? Just something similar to what I just showed you guys on Instagram, right? And what I want you guys to do, post your demo content video inside of school, right? Let's get that action going in the community, right? So we're going to post it. Ultimately, we're going to get these live on social media, but for today, your assignment is just simply to create it. And if you create it, post it inside of school and let everybody know that you did so, right? Then, in addition to that, preparation for day 3. Preparation for day 3 is make a list of 5 to 10 people. 5 to 10, or if you're really, really ambitious, you could do more. 5 to 10 plus people that you know would be ideal. You know, like you're just looking on, you're looking on your phone right now. You're like, oh man, so and so, I know he would need something like this. Oh man, my brother is a lawyer. I think he would need something like I want you to make a list of those people, right? In preparation for day 3, right? And then right now, if you guys got value from today's training, you already know, right? I need you guys to hop in that school group. Let everybody know your biggest takeaways from day 2, right? And Lakeisha, who we got going on, Lakeisha?
Hey everyone. Okay, so we have Lawrence in the building. And Lawrence wants to speak to the people, Adura.
Let's go, brother
Lawrence
Lawrence.
has some
I was
things
about
to
to say, is
say.
it Lawrence or is it his avatar?
Rastaman thing.
Trying to unmute. Okay, there we go. Can you guys hear me? Hey, okay.
We
Hey,
see your avatar. Yep.
yeah, I apologize. I don't have my camera on because I'm not really pretty right now. I've been sick with the flu or COVID since this weekend.
Oh no,
So yeah,
sorry to hear that, man.
yeah. So I'm a little under the weather. My voice may go in and out, so I apologize for that. But man, I was just watching the comments as you were going through this, and I see all the excitement. I do see, a couple of folks were overwhelmed. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I put a post up yesterday about removing the stone because a lot of times, our logic, some of us got to this place by prayer. We were praying for something good and you're here now. But, yesterday we saw some great stuff. We saw some great stuff today. We're going to see some great stuff the next 2 days. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let your logic tell you, hey, this is too much. Remove the stone. Okay, so that you can see what's really happening. Do the homework. Do everything that's being asked of you. You will see, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. The only way that you're going to fail, guys, in this is if you don't take part in the community. Okay, if you don't ask the questions, if you don't do the homework. But guys, this is an amazing opportunity here. I've been involved with another white label for a friend of mine, and it was terrible over there. But over here, the community is awesome with all of the training that Adura, Coach Jay does with all the support from Lakeisha and from the rest of the support team. Guys, you cannot miss out. The other thing I want to say, this is like my third or fourth challenge that I come to.
Oh
Okay.
man, you've been with us
Yeah,
for everyone.
yeah, this is like my third or fourth one. I'll tell you why, guys, because I'm always learning something new. And then today, excuse me, Adura, you threw the affiliate thing out there. Okay. And then on the last one I was on, you talked about an affiliate with your customers. And that actually got me a new customer this past Sunday. And I'll tell you why. I've been kind of going for the big fish, and you guys heard Adura talk about that earlier. I don't see an opportunity here where I'll just make a few $1,000s. Guys, I see $1 million business. Okay.
Ooh.
I see a multi-million-dollar business. I really do, and I'll tell you why. Excuse me. Sorry for the cough. I left corporate America back in October, and not to brag, but I was making over 200,000. But I had to stop because I'm taking care of my dad, who's 91 years old. So I was trying to find a remote position in what I do, couldn't find it. And a friend of mine told me about this AI summit that was going on. I immediately saw the opportunity and saw, what the possibilities are. And I'm right now, I've been in the talks for the last like month and a half, 2 months with a hotel chain. And, you guys heard the name. I can't mention it right now, but if I do get that, okay, that's going to be close to $1 million just in the first year. Okay, that's how big this is, guys. So I don't want you guys to think small. Do not think small about this. The other, I think it was Friday, I was talking to the twins that are part of this group, and they're from Africa, but they live here in the States. And I was helping them with something, and we never got to Growth Hub because we saw something bigger, guys, what we could do with Growth Hub. Okay. I mean, it was all about Growth Hub, but it was what we could do with it. And so I want you guys not to think little about this, just really think huge about what's happening here. But the support, guys, is amazing. I mentioned came from another white label. It was really sad. There was hardly any support. They had like one support meeting a week. Here, guys, you have like 4 support meetings, and then, excuse me, the training that Coach Jay does. Adura has put a lot into this. If you go back and, into your back office there and you see all the assets that he put out there, guys, this is just, it's just amazing. And so I mentioned that I supported other people and other white labels because I'm in the travel industry as well. But when I saw Growth Hub, I said, I'm not looking for another corporate job. This is what I'm going to do. And my skill set, I can get the $1 million contract or whatever. So don't limit yourself, guys. And please, if you read the article I put up there, it was around the story of Lazarus. And most of you know about that. When Lazarus died, Jesus was 4 days late, but that was on purpose. And he told Mary to remove the stone. Okay. When he did that, she logically said, well, by now there would be a stench. And she's correct. And I'm saying that to say that if you feel overwhelmed, hey, that's how you feel. Okay. But we can work around that. But the obedience, as he mentioned to her, didn't I tell you, if you believe that you can, you'll see the glory of God? Guys, you got to believe. And then immediately after that, it said they removed the stone. Mary couldn't do it by herself. Okay. Martha couldn't do it with her. It said they removed the stone. So who is they? Community, guys. Growth Hub community. If you relate it back as Growth Hub community, some of us, we can't, all of us move these stones by ourselves. So you're going to come across some things in there. You're going to have questions. And my thing is, you've got the greatest support team right here. And if you ever, look in your Growth Hub community, you can see the response team, the support team responding all the time. Lakeisha's there all the time, guiding you and helping you. And so, when I saw all of that, I'm like, no, this is my business right here. Forget corporate. I'm going after corporate accounts, but, this is big, guys. I just want you to just keep that in mind. that, this is no small thing here. You really have something big and you need to treat it that way. So remove the stone, okay? Do the homework, ask the questions in the community, get involved in the community, and you will be just fine. You're going to do just fine. Lakeisha, thank you for the opportunity to speak. Adura, thank you for everything you do. Coach Jay, I don't know if you're on, but I'm looking forward again to her next training. I love what she does because she does, introduction, intermediate, and then advanced level. So I've been through her advanced level. When she does it again, I'm going back because there's always something new, guys. Don't just come once or whatever, because things are changing. You learn something new. Learn something new from Adura every time. And if you're like me, you want Adura, says, "Do you guys want this?" And he's like teasing you. You're waiting for it. I want to reach through the screen sometimes, just shake him and say, "Just give it to us," But anyway, Adura has a lot of good stuff, guys, and that's why I come back. So, the community needs you. Even if you've been, advanced for a while, come back into the community because you may have something to offer and help somebody else. Again, thanks a lot, guys. And I'm sorry if my voice is going in and out, but this is great, guys. And I just want to encourage you. You might be here by chance, you might be here by prayer, whatever. You can do this. Just go after it and stick with the community. Again, thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, Adura, Coach Jay, and the rest of the support team. You guys are awesome.
Nah,
You're
thank you,
welcome,
thank you.
Lawrence.
Big Lawrence, say going for the $1 million contracts. Everybody salute Lawrence. Wish him the best of luck. That is amazing, guys. So remember, part of our community here, and I always preach about this, is the power of proximity, right? So being next to people like Lawrence, being able to lock arms with like real deal folks that have like-minded goals like yourself, they're going out, implementing, talking about. Guys, get from around people that's only talking to you about the NBA playoffs. Like, if they only talking to you about sports and nonsense and gossip, you gotta figure out a new circle, right? For lack of better words, right? You don't have to like completely ditch your old circle, but you guys do need to realize, imagine being around people like Lawrence on a daily basis, pushing you. It's gonna force you to also go out and execute at a high level. But all right, Lakeisha, what we got next?
Okay, so we're going to open the floor to take 3 questions. So we want 3 persons to go ahead and raise their hands, and 3 lucky persons will be selected to get their questions answered. It cannot be a extremely technical question, right, Adura?
So yeah, let's do any questions based off of any of the material from today. I think that would be the most impactful. And let's do that.
All right. In the mini minor mo. Katie. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the community.
Hello. Thank you. All right. So my question is, if we want to set up more than one agent, do we need to set up our calendar and our phone number and everything that we did on day 1 before setting up everything that we did today, creating the agents?
Yes, that would be ideal. Yes.
So if we want 3 agents, we set up 3 calendars, 3 phone numbers. We can't attach 3 agents to one number.
No, it has to be one agent per phone number.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
That was easy. Thank
That
you,
was
Katie.
easy breezy. Now, just to add to that, you can use you can use the same calendar across different agents if that makes sense for you.
Okay. So if I had somebody answering my phone, or if I had somebody answering slightly detailed questions, like a different agent, that could be on the same calendar, so I can see it all on one.
Yep.
But if I'm building it for other people, then I'm going to want their own calendar and their own phone number.
Yep. Yep.
How do
And
we?
on that note, just so everyone is aware, your Growth Hub account not only so it comes with the sub account that you guys currently have access to, but because we love you guys so dearly, it also comes with up to 10 client sub accounts.
Oh, okay.
Meaning, when you guys get a client, amen, when you guys get a client, there's a form that you will submit to our team, and we will create you a sub account at no additional cost. At no additional cost. And that sub account will be where you manage, you set up the agents, calendars, whatever, for your clients, right? So for your one subscription with us, right, you can go out and acquire up to 10 clients at no additional cost.
Okay, so when we're looking at the Growth Hub screen, at the top left, it says Kathleen Ireland's account. So if I had 9 sub accounts, would there be 9 other names underneath mine?
Yeah, so if you click the drop down arrow, you'll see all the sub accounts that you requested. So you would have to fill out the form, submit your information, and within 24 hours, your sub accounts will be ready.
And where is that form?
You can find it in the school community.
Oh, okay.
Go to support,
Okay.
the support tab, and the links are there.
Awesome. All right. And so when I'm building, I start the form and then go in and build for that client because it wouldn't exist as my dashboard. Okay. And so within my own dashboard, I can have multiple agents with my own calendar. And I could also use a demo within my own as well with its own phone number.
Correct. That is correct.
Awesome. Can I have more
Yeah.
than one website? Or does each website need to go with each account? Or can you have multiple websites for myself?
You can have as
You
many
can have
sites as you want.
multiple websites. The only thing we recommend is that for each sub account you have a different phone number.
Okay. And in general, so let's say I've set mine up and tomorrow I've got phone calls coming in, et cetera. So I've got 147 a month. I've got, let's say, an average of 500 phone calls at 5 minutes a piece. How do I kind of generate what the base cost is? Um, Knowing that I'm going to, put it out there for hundreds or thousands of dollars to the clients, what's the base cost that I need to cover for myself for each client that I go and get?
Well, I always tell people the simplest way from a client perspective is you get paid to build it, right? So that's your build fee.
Mhm.
Then you have your monthly retainer subscription that you charge them. And what we do is we let the client pay for their usage directly.
Oh, great.
So you don't have to try to figure out all that math that you were just about to try to figure out. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just they pay the raw cost for their usage. So if they use it a ton, great. That means it's working for them, right?
Mhm.
And then if they don't use it that much, what they pay for usage reflects that as well.
Excellent. So if I'm having trouble setting everything up later, do I just go to at support Growth Hub to get help?
You can go on the website. When you go on the Growth Hub website, there's a green chat icon at the top. You can
Yep.
click that and click messages, and you can enter your name, email address, and the issue that you're having and submit that. You will be connected with Sasha AI. After you're connected with Sasha, you can ask Sasha questions. She's really great, but you can also ask her to be connected with a human. And that
Excellent.
support is available 24/7 on the website.
Oh, so if I'm up at 3 in the morning catching up with my homework.
Listen, yes, we have a lot of team no sleep persons about, and we are up all hours using Sasha.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, I'll let somebody else ask a question. Thank you so much.
No
You're
problem.
welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, Adora, Bobby had a question. If we do demos for multiple industries, should we have separate phone number for each demo?
It's a preference thing, right? So you could either two things, right? You could do that, right? Or alternatively, you could just rotate one phone number. So, like for example, you're gonna do a video for your life insurance one. All right, boom. You attach the phone number to that, you call it, boom, 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 you got your content. All right, now you do the same process for all the other agents and so on, right? So it's totally preference. I would say probably just have one phone number that you're going to attach to. Well, it can also depend on what you're doing, but for most of you guys, probably you got your one number that'll be for like your own, like Ava, your receptionist for your agency, right? So you need a dedicated number for that. And then you could get another number. And by the way, phone numbers are like $1 and some change, right? And just get another phone number that you could rotate, across whatever other demos that you want to do. That's going to be sufficient for almost everybody, but there might be some of you to, just want to go super, super hammer time. And it's like, yo, I got all of these demos. I might want to showcase these like live at any given time. Then maybe in that situation, I would have a unique phone number for all of those. So if I'm like in an event or something like that, hey, boom, here's my real estate one. Oh, hey, here's my law firm one. Hey, here's, so on, right? So one of those, depending on what you want to do.
Okay. Okay, so Bobby says, thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Okay, so we're gonna take one more. One more. Let's see what's Jennifer. You're waving. I'm saying, okay. Jennifer wants to go. Welcome to the community, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you so much. So I was wondering about creating the essentially agents within Instagram. And so I know we didn't go in depth into that part, but when you were showing your video, where you had that kind of typical DM me, the word AI. Um, if we wanted to set up a workflow like that for ourselves so that we can, kind of advertise our agency, can we set up a workflow that's triggered, starts in Instagram, but then ends in these funnels, in these pre-made funnels that you've given us? Is there a way to do that within Growth Hub?
Yep. Yep. So thus far we've been in the voice AI side, right? Which
Mhm.
is why I started yesterday with telling you guys there's a lot of stuff that you can do inside of Growth Hub.
Mhm.
So right next to voice AI is conversational AI.
Mhm.
Conversational AI is where you can build, a chat-based AI agent that can be deployed, in Instagram. So yes, you can absolutely do that. So you can build the agent there, and then you can create a workflow. So I'm not going to do this question justice because it's more details, but I'm giving you the high level, kind of high level overview. All right. So then you'd be able to create a workflow that is, for example, ManyChat, right? Or no, no, okay. So you've seen people like on Instagram where they're like, hey, comment,
Yeah, totally.
boom, 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 right?
Mhm.
So you could create that same situation via a trigger, right, in a workflow that is triggered by someone commenting on a post. And then you could set it up so that trigger initiates you hopping in their DM and then starting a conversation with your AI agent. Now, like I said, that is a very high level overview. What you're going to want to do just to kind of get like just step by step, like exactly how to do that is like Lakeisha was just talking about hitting up our 24/7 chat support, right? So they could like literally walk you through that or hopping on one of our live tech support calls.
Okay.
And
Sounds
you can
good.
also book a one-on-one tech support call with one of our or tech support team members.
Cool, that's amazing. So just a quick follow-up. So, um, we're creating the workflow trigger that'll initiate like the DM, the convo where we can deploy our AI agent in the Instagram DMs. But when do we actually create that workflow within Growth Hub, or do we need to use some other tool in addition?
Yeah, all within Growth Hub.
Oh, cool. Are we covering that within this 4-day, like on the conversational aspect? Or like you said, should I just kind of get into the weeds with the tech support and chat
Yeah,
support?
definitely. Probably not on this because we got so much other stuff, but yeah, just hit up tech support and tell them what you're trying to do, and they'll walk you through it.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. Thank you, Adura and team.
Yeah, show me your excitement, Jennifer. Say yeah.
I'm very
Okay,
excited.
wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay,
All
over
right,
to Adura.
guys, how we feeling? How we feeling? Oh, did I drop? I said I was gonna drop the link in the chat. I don't think I did that. Give me 1 second. But while I do that, how we feeling in the chat? Talk to me, guys.
So someone said, Adura, why not use ManyChat to do this? It does involve another feed, though. But what if you can do it all in Growth Hub, you don't need ManyChat, right, Adura?
Very correct.
Bye bye,
Very correct.
ManyChat. Bye bye.
Very, very correct. Yeah, so it's what Growth Hub allows you to eliminate a lot of tools. Yeah, it allows you to eliminate a lot of tools. So a lot of the functionality, the core functionality that you're able to do in ManyChat, you're also able to do in Growth Hub as well. You're able to eliminate things like Calendly. Guys, at one point in my life, I was paying Active Campaign, which is an email provider, probably like a couple $1,000s like per month, right? Because they were charging me based on the amount of contacts I had, which is crazy, right? Versus like in Growth Hub, you're able to do, email within the platform. And you're not getting charged by contacts, right? So you could have 100,000 contacts and you're not getting charged crazy for that, right? So it's it's a lot of, so the AI agent stuff is amazing, but yeah, there's a lot of other aspects of the system too. I don't
And
even
you
know if I
save
told you
money.
guys, like you're also able to do invoicing, collect money inside of Growth Hub. Like, yeah, go ahead, Lakeisha.
I'm saying you save money because with your monthly subscription of 147, you save a lot of money. So you eliminate those additional costs where you have to pay. Coach Jay, what did you always say? You paid for this, you paid for that, you paid for that. But you're only holding on to Zoom, right, Coach Jay?
So that's correct, guys. So before I got a hold of this platform, which is Go High Level, I had approximately 12 subscriptions. I had Calendly for my calendars. I had Flodex that handled all my emails and templates. Wix for my website. Linktree to host all of my links and social media. I had CapCut, GoDaddy, Google Workspace, of course, Freedom Voice, DocuSign for the contracts and documents, Canva Pro, ManyChat, and DocFly for fillable PDFs for my digital assets. So it adds up. It definitely adds up. So you guys are blessed that you guys have this, because Adura and I didn't have this when we first started.
Andre said, good grief.
Yeah, it's a lot of subscriptions just to run one business. But now that we know, and guess what, guys, our pain points is your blessing. Like, you guys have community. We were by ourselves. I don't know about Adora, but I was by myself late at night, figuring things out, going to masterminds and joining masterminds, paying $10,000s to join masterminds just to be in the rooms with like-minded people and multimillionaires, just to get the secret sauce, like Adora always says. You got to spend money to make money. But now that I know, see, once you know, now I am able to manage and my entire business on just one platform, pay just one subscription. So that's it, guys. Don't waste it. Maximize it.
You can use that money for
Absolutely.
something else. Trust me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, let's pause the chat real quick before we get out of here. I'm going to drop the link to the doc for day 2 so you guys can get active. No excuses, no exceptions, no alibis, as my high school principal used to say. All right. So we got the doc. Again, guys, if you have not already, hop in a school group. Let them people know what they missed out on. Let them know your top 1, 2, 3 takeaways from day 2. Make sure you get that homework done by any means necessary, guys. We're already at the halfway mark. I hope you guys are enjoying this, getting value, implementing, right? I hope your brains it's turning. Something is happening within you. You're seeing things that you might have never seen before, experiencing a different type of belief that you might have had before about what you're capable of doing. All the things, guys. Let's go out. Let's implement. Take that imperfect action. Get those demos up. Create the content. No matter what you look like on camera. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Just get it done. And we'll figure out what you look like later. But we will
So
see.
Adura, so you're saying that I can do my demo in my bonnet? No excuses?
Hey, however you want to do it. That could be like a whole new brand route right there, like bonnet babe AI or something like that, right? It's a
But
whole
why, but
new
why,
brand. You
but why the
never
ladies,
know.
but why the ladies get heat for the camera? Why the
Gotta go
ladies get
forth.
heat? There's some guys that need to straighten up and look appropriate for the camera too.
Listen, yesterday Roy said to me, I have to get my hair done before he came on camera. I'm like, what was Roy talking about?
That part. See what I mean? Adora? Exactly.
Oh man.
Ladies,
All
they
right, my
coming for us.
people.
They coming for us, ladies.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on. We want you to go in the school community and just light it up. Let us know what were your main takeaway, and also light up the Zoom for the team. Big up yourself, Adura. Big up everyone. Thank you so much for coming on
That's what
today.
my 4-year-old does.
And we look
All
forward
right.
to seeing you tomorrow.
See you
Peace out.
guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. We're out of here.
Okay, Anna, you said you missed the link. I just dropped it again. For persons who didn't get it, I'm dropping it again. Make sure to grab it. Thank you so much, and to enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.